Professor Philip L. Glick, Mace Bearer, Chair of the University Faculty Senate and Professor of Surgery and Management, will officially open the ceremony. Professor Glick.
Thank you very much. Trustees Brown and Lewin, members of the University at Buffalo Council, President Tripathi, the graduates, the candidates for degrees, the faculty, the staff, and the parents, families, and friends of the graduates and candidates are now assembled. I hereby declare the commencement at the University of Buffalo open.
Thank you, Professor Glick, and good morning. I'm Scott Weber, Senior Vice Provost for Academic Affairs, and it's my pleasure to introduce the Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs, Charles F. Stokowski. Provost Stokowski.
Good morning. On behalf of the University of Buffalo community, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the 170th commencement of the University at Buffalo. This is indeed a very special day for our graduates, if a bit chilly outside, and for the entire university. Each spring, the university's faculty, staff, and students look forward to celebrating the accomplishments and great promise of our graduating students as they prepare to embark on the exciting academic and professional paths that their UB education has prepared them to pursue. Today, we have 1,450 candidates registered to participate in today's ceremony. Your enthusiasm has brought an equally enthusiastic response from family and friends. As you can see around you here in the arena, the stands are filled, and we have also provided additional seating across the plaza in the Center for the Arts, where more of your guests are following the program on closed circuit. Hello to all of you there in the CFA. So here we go. We're going to take a tour. Please look at the Jumbotron. You know, these are all your colleagues. There you go. It's fabulous. Thank you all for joining us. We are so pleased that you could all join us here today for this very special celebration.
We ask you now to join in the singing of our national anthem, to be performed by Jordan Hoffman, Sean Ryan, and Paul Uriola. All three vocalists are graduating today with a Bachelor of Fine Arts degree in music theater. Accompanying them on piano will be Associate Professor and Director of Music Theater, Nathan Matthews. Please stand, and gentlemen, please remove your caps.
Dawn's early light, once so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad skies and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the rampart we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Mr. Hoffman, Mr. Ryan, Mr. Uriola, and Professor Matthews. It is my pleasure to now introduce several special guests on the platform. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. We will start with members of the State University of New York Board of Trustees. We have with us today City of Buffalo Mayor Byron W. Brown. Mayor Brown. All right, and Ms. Eunice Lewin, who's also here. Several council members and members emeriti of the University at Buffalo Council, Mr. Robert Brady, alumna Ms. June Helflick, and student member Ms. Melissa Connon, who is graduating today. And the chairman of the University at Buffalo Foundation, alumnus Francis M. Litro. Fran. Many UB faculty and staff members are marching in this morning's procession. They share our great pride in the class of 2016, and they represent the greatest asset that we have to offer our students. Please join me in thanking our faculty and staff for their outstanding work and their commitment to our university community. It is now my pleasure to present the president of the University at Buffalo, Satish K. Tripathi.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to all our families and honored guests. I also want to take a moment to recognize and thank my friend and colleague, Dr. Bruce Pittman, as he prepares to return to the faculty after 6 years of outstanding service as Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. Bruce. Most of all, congratulations to the class of 2016. As graduates, you will have a permanent place of honor in UB's proud history and our bright future. You will make history and you will shape the future of your professions because of what you learn here and how you will pass that knowledge on to others. Your achievements now and in the future are the outcome of your ethical pursuit of knowledge, inquiry, and discovery. Your embrace of new ideas, new modes of thinking, and your commitment of collaboration, intellectual exchange, and dialogue across borders of all kinds, disciplinary, ideological, and cultural. These are the intellectual values we prize above all at UB. They are what we seek to instill in all our graduates as we prepare you for global leadership in your fields. As students, you have lived these values each day. Now, as alumni and UB-educated global citizens, you will carry these values with you out into the world. As you have learned, engaging with multiple conflicting points of view is richly rewarding, but seldom easy. This year, universities across the nation have been the site of intense debate about what it means to create and sustain a genuinely inclusive campus environment. Here at UB, for example, we have grappled together with how to negotiate the boundaries of freedom of expression within an inclusive, welcoming academic community. These are difficult but necessary conversations, and there is great and enduring values in them. Exploring difficult concepts from multiple points of view is key to what we do as an academic community. And it is critical to leading and contributing meaningfully in every discipline and every profession. When you are established in your careers and look back at your time at UB, I expect what you will remember about all are the people you lived and learned with here. You will remember the most difficult concepts in your field because you learned them through conversations with peers who challenge you to reach farther, dig deeper. You will remember vigorously debating competing ideas and controversial theories with students who saw the world differently from you. You will remember the experience of getting to know a new roommate or a lab partner from a culture very different from your own. And what you learn by looking through their eyes will continue to shape who you are and how you see the world in the future. Together with concepts, theories, and practical techniques you have mastered in the lecture hall, library, and classroom, this is what you will take with you into professional lives. The communities you serve will be healthier, stronger for these values, whether that means bringing a cross-cultural perspective into your workplace and your neighborhood, collaborating across fields and institutions to solve the urgent challenges of 21st century, or working to ensure equitable access to social, cultural, and economic opportunities in your communities and on a national and global level. In today's globalized world, we need educated citizens like you, collaborative leaders whose perspectives have been shaped by engaging with multiple points of view. Class of 2016, as you prepare to take up the next great challenge in your lives, know that your alma mater is deeply proud of you. And we look forward to all that you will achieve and contribute in the future. Congratulations. We take time at commencement to recognize noteworthy achievements of members of the larger UB community. Traditionally, we award State University of New York honorary doctoral degrees to distinguished individuals whose accomplishments and contributions are of special significance to UB and Western New York. These honorary degrees proposed by our campus and authorized by the SUNY trustees are conferred on individuals who represent the highest ideals of the university at Buffalo. Mayor and Trustee Byron Brown and Trustee Eunice Lewin, members of the State University of New York Board of Trustees, will you join us to confer the honorary doctoral degrees? Would our first recipient, Leslie Ford, please come forward at this time? An esteemed alumna of UB, Dr. Leslie Ford exemplifies our mission as a premier research-intensive public university through her pioneering research and distinguished career. A visionary leader and innovative clinical scientist, Dr. Leslie G. Ford has had a profound influence on cancer prevention research in the United States. As Associate Director of Clinical Research in the Division of Cancer Prevention of the National Institutes of Health, she has been integral in creation and establishment of the clinical cancer prevention research as an area of study and practice. As a leading national voice in this area, Dr. Ford has significantly impacted how cancer prevention is perceived and addressed within the medical profession as well as the greater society. And as a result of her groundbreaking research, she has had a profound impact on the health and lives of people around the world. Among her numerous seminal achievements, Dr. Ford led 2 groundbreaking studies that have transformed how we understand cancer prevention by demonstrating the effectiveness of several medications for the purpose of preventing cancer. Dr. Ford is also credited with leading the creation of highly successful, sophisticated network of community-based cancer clinics, which greatly contributed to groundbreaking research and broad participation in prevention, treatment, and cancer control studies.
In recognition of her dedication to improving the health and well-being of people around the world, and in grateful recognition of the inspiring example she sets for our university and for our community, the University at Buffalo is privileged to confer upon Dr. Leslie Ford, on behalf of the State University of New York, a 2016 honorary doctorate in science.
By the authority of the trustees and the Chancellor of the State University of New York, and the Council and the faculty of the University at Buffalo, I now confer upon Dr. Leslie Ford the degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa, with all of the rights and privileges thereto pertaining. In token thereof, I present this diploma and direct that she be vested with the hood appropriate to that degree. Our sincere congratulations.
So I'd like to give my sincere thanks to the Board of Trustees, to Dr. Tripathi, and the other distinguished guests for this award. It really exemplifies the kind words that Dr. Tripathi said to this audience just a few minutes ago. I started my career at the University of Buffalo as an undergraduate. Came here on a New York State scholarship, New York State Region scholarship. The first in my family to graduate from college. Was accepted in medical school during an era when about 5% of women were admitted to medical school. Again, on a New York State scholarship with no medical background in my family, so the university really took a chance on me and gave me the opportunity to eventually accomplish what you've heard about. But in no case can any individual accomplish that alone. You really have to decide what your passion is and pursue that passion even in the face of lots of naysayers and lots of obstacles, in my case, including people that said that cancer couldn't be prevented, that you couldn't give drugs to healthy people, and a Congress and an FDA that got involved at every twist and turn. But I think that the most important message is just to push through the obstacles, surround yourself with a network of colleagues and friends and family to support you, and really don't think you can make accomplishments or these kinds of accomplishments alone. And finally, I would be remiss especially in my field of clinical research, to not thank the tens of thousands of people both with cancer and who are at risk of cancer, who participate, who sign informed consents and agree to be randomized on clinical trials so that we can make progress against cancer as well as all other diseases. So again, thank you to the University of Buffalo for giving me the foundation to pursue this career and for this really remarkable award. Thank you.
Would Dr. Helene D. Gale please come forward? As a world-renowned expert on health, global development, and humanitarian concerns, Dr. Gale has dedicated her extraordinary career to helping improve the lives of millions of people around the world. Dr. Gale's work has impacted a broad range of clinical global issues, from fighting the HIV/AIDS epidemic and empowering young girls and women to eradicating global poverty, illiteracy, and illness. Devoting her efforts primarily in regions of the world where the need is the greatest, Dr. Gale is an inspiration to our students, faculty, and staff at UB, as well as to the many public health and medical professionals in the region and across our nation and world. Leading the work of International Humanitarian Organization of CARE USA, Dr. Gale oversaw a campaign to help more than 82 million impoverished people from dozens of countries around the world. And today, as the inaugural Chief Executive Officer of the Mackenzie Social Initiative, Dr. Gale presides over a far-reaching job training and placement program with the potential to help tens of millions of young adults.
In recognition of her dedication to improving lives and creating opportunities for people around the world, and in gratitude for the inspiring example she sets for UB and our Buffalo community, the University at Buffalo is privileged to confer upon Dr. Helene Gale, on behalf of the State University of New York, a 2016 honorary doctorate in science.
By the authority of the trustees and the Chancellor of the State University of New York, and the Council and the faculty of the University at Buffalo, I now confirm upon Dr. Helene D. Gale the degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa, with all of the rights and privileges thereto pertaining. In token thereof, I present this diploma and direct that she be vested with the hood appropriate to that degree. Our sincere congratulations. I thought I had it. I don't know. Oh, yep. You got it.
Well, to President Tripathi and Trustees Brown and Lewin, thank you so much. And thanks to everyone for this honor. And for me, it is a particularly important honor to be here today in Buffalo, which is my hometown. It really is special to be able to be honored by the place that gave me so much. Buffalo gave me my foundation. Buffalo gave me my sense of family. Buffalo gave me my sense of community and my desire to serve. I have been very fortunate to have a career, starting with the Centers for Disease Control, going on to the Gates Foundation, CARE, and now at the Mackenzie Social Initiative, that's allowed me to be able to give back and to make a contribution. Yesterday, I had the honor of speaking to the graduating class from the School of Public Health and Health Professions, and I talked a little bit about what it means to learn to make your mark by finding your passion and your sense of purpose, and doing that in a way that makes you come alive. Part of that equation is service, giving back to our families, our communities, our society, but not just because of the contribution you can make, but also because of what it means to us and how it enriches our lives as individuals. Winston Churchill said, "We make a living by what we give, but we make a life. We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give." Each generation faces its own seemingly insurmountable challenges, but each generation is also equipped with the tools to face those challenges. This is your moment to use those tools to contribute to making our world more peaceful, more just, more humane, and more equal, in whatever way makes you come alive. So again, thank you so much for this incredible honor, and congratulations to the class of 2016.
From time to time, the University at Buffalo president has the honor of presenting the UB President's Medal in recognition of individuals who have expended truly extraordinary effort on behalf of our university and the communities we serve. Created in the 1990s, this medal is represented in recognition of, in the word of the original medal description, outstanding scholarly or artistic achievement, humanitarian act, contributions of time and treasure, exemplary leadership, or any other major contribution to the development of the University at Buffalo and the quality of life in the UB community. It is my honor to have the opportunity to recognize two such individuals this year. Would Dr. Paras Prasad please join me at the podium? A SUNY Distinguished Professor of Chemistry, Physics, Electrical Engineering, and Medicine, and Samuel P. Capon Chair of Chemistry, Dr. Prasad has had a broad and profound impact on numerous fields of study, as well as his academic community here at the University at Buffalo as a scholar, teacher, and administrator. The Executive Director of the UB's Institute for Laser, Photonics, and Biophotonics, Dr. Prasad has been a member of the faculty at UB for nearly 4 decades, and is a fellow of the American Physical Society, Optics Society of America, SPIE, and International Society of the Optical Engineers. Internationally renowned for his seminal scholarly achievements, particularly in the areas of nanophotonics and biophotonics, Dr. Prasad's pioneering research has led to the development and application of numerous new technologies in the field ranging from engineering and chemistry to physics and healthcare. Recognized with many awards for his scholarly achievements and leadership, Dr. Prasad's awards include the SPIE Presidential Gold Medal, the Marley Medal, and the Schwarzkopf Medal from the American Chemical Society, fellowships from both the Guggenheim and Sloan Foundations, and the inaugural Innovation Impact Award. In addition to his impressive scholarly accomplishments, Dr. Prasad's impact on our university community has been profound. Dr. Prasad has been integral to the formation and evolution of UB's multidisciplinary research paradigm, the initiation of many international exchange programs, and the launching and spin-off companies based on technologies developed at his institute. Our university and our community has been greatly enriched by his scholarship, teaching, and service. It is with great pride and pleasure that I present the UB President's Medal to my esteemed colleague, Dr. Paras Prasad.
Good morning. Thank you, President Tripathi, for your very kind words. I am deeply honored, humbled, and I'm grateful to President Tripathi for this medal. I also congratulate the other honorees this morning. I have been at UB, as President Tripathi said, for 4 decades. I may not look that old, but I am that old. And I had all my professional career here. I have tremendously benefited from the friendship, support, and collaborative effort of UB's fine, excellent, and very talented faculty across the disciplines. However, and so I am very thankful to them, I want to acknowledge. However, the faculty may be the backbone of a university, but it is you, the students, who will carry this legacy of UB in real world. And so, congratulations, 2016 graduate. I wish you every success in whatever future endeavor you choose. This is the biggest reward for me, to see you all happy here, that you have accomplished a mission and you are ready to shape the future of our country and the world. So I just want to say, remember, look at always the positive side, okay, and draw inspiration from that. Today, it may be cold and it is damp, but at least it hasn't snowed, right? I also have lived and tremendously enjoyed Buffalo, and Mayor Brown, I share this thing with you. Buffalo is a great city to live, and I am really happy that the Travel Leisure magazine this year has honored Buffalo as one of America's favorite, no, actually not one, America's favorite city. Go Buffalo. Finally, on a personal note, I would like to really show my indebtedness to my 2 daughters, Princesses Melanie and Natasha, for their support, encouragement, and love that has played a very important role in my professional growth. They are here, and they are, believe it or not, they chose UB as their further education. So very good choice, my princesses, and I can hardly wait to see your graduation over here. Anyway, thank you very much, and best of luck.
Would Professor Claude Welsh, Jr. please join me at the podium? A SUNY Distinguished Service Professor of Political Science, Dr. Claude Welsh is an internationally renowned scholar whose expertise includes African politics, the role of armed forces in politics, and human rights. A deeply valued member of our academic community at UB for more than 50 years, 52 to be exact, Dr. Welsh has remained an unparalleled source of creative inspiration and intellectual vitality, and an extraordinary ambassador for the university in our larger communities. Dr. Welsh's impressive scholarly record includes 14 published books and numerous chapters and articles in academic journals. As a teacher and mentor, Dr. Welsh has chaired or served on approximately 60 dissertation committees and has been recognized repeatedly for his pedagogical excellence. Among his numerous awards and honors include SUNY Chancellor's Award for Excellence in Teaching, the first ever Lifetime Achievement Award in 2006 from TIAA-CREF and the SUNY Research Foundation, the Lifetime Achievement Award for his contributions to human rights from the American Political Science Association, and the International Studies Association. In short, Dr. Claude Welsh has long been one of the most respected and highly revered faculty member. Our entire academic community is enriched by his excellence in teaching, research, and service. And on behalf of the entire University at Buffalo community, I want to personally thank him for his 52 years of dedicated service to UB as he officially retires with the end of this semester.
Thank you, Satish.
It is now my great pleasure to recognize his many contributions to UB with one of the highest honors bestowed by our own university community, the UB President's Medal, which I'm proud to present to Dr. Claude Welsh.
I will say now I've got 2 pieces of bling around my neck, but he's got the best. First of all, I want to thank you, Satish. You are a person who listens to all sorts of groups fairly and effectively. You can't always solve our problems, whether it comes from faculty, from alumni, from donors, from community, or sometimes even from students. But we know that there is a friendly ear up there on the 5th floor. And secondly, I'd like to recognize my faculty colleagues. I've pestered many of them to come and sit in on their classes. They have always been enriching people, and they are precious resources indeed. And then up in the front row, robin's egg blue of the right-hand side, you will see a very special faculty member, my wife, Professor Jeanette Ludwig. 35 years of wonderful marriage. Thank you so much, Jeanette. And then finally, this is a time, of course, for you. As Professor Prasad has already pointed out, this is a celebration of the hard work, the dedication, the enthusiasm, and the all-nighters that you have pulled in these 4, 5, 6, or maybe more years. So I take off my hat to you in token of the profound respect with which I feel toward you as students. And as I go into retirement, I'm not going to go riding off on the sunset. I'm going to keep on auditing courses. I'm even a retired rehire for the fall, teaching a class. You'll see me around. Thank you very much, class of 16. Thank you.
Today, we have already honored some outstanding leaders, and we also wish to acknowledge 15 exceptional graduating students who are among 248 university students who have recently received the State University of New York's Chancellor's Award for Student Excellence. The recipients nominated by the individual SUNY campuses have demonstrated outstanding academic achievement and have received national or international recognition for their efforts. Recently, these students attended a reception hosted by SUNY Chancellor Nancy Zimpher in Albany. At that time, they were each presented with their award, or bling, and today we have 7 of these 15 students with us. Others were participating in their own divisional ceremonies. Would the students who are present please stand to be acknowledged, and audience, please hold your applause until I've read all the names. Carolyn D. Brown, Ashley E. Sircone, Max F. Kreinen, Elizabeth Kaltenbach, Manal Hill Khan, Natasha Singh, and Alexander K. Van Hall. Congratulations. Please be seated. This morning, we also have the pleasure of recognizing another group of student awards. Departments within the College of Arts and Sciences have selected graduates to be honored with the Outstanding Academic Achievement Award. Presenting these awards is Dr. Bruce Pittman, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. Dr. Pittman.
Thank you, Scott. President Tripathi, Senior Vice Provost Black. Scott, would you please help me with the presentation of these awards? At this time, I would like to ask the group of outstanding seniors to please stand and come forward. The undergraduate years are special and involve so many rich and varied opportunities. As a public research university, UB's guiding mission is the pursuit of academic excellence. The students we are about to honor have not only been exemplars of academic achievement, they have also been active in and dedicated to service at the university and in the community. A short biographical note on each of these students honored today is printed in the commencement program. All of today's honorees have outstanding grade point averages. Many are honor students and members of Phi Beta Kappa, as well as other honor societies. They all have superb scholastic records and have successfully completed challenging undergraduate research projects. We are extremely proud of these students' achievements, and now let me introduce them by department. Ashley E. Sircone, Anthropology. Amanda Killian, Art. Daniel G. Bayer, Asian Studies. Kenneth W. Minorchek, Jr., Biological Sciences. Alexandra K. Van Hall, Chemistry. Elizabeth A. Hunter, Classics. Kelsey L. Gage, Communication. Carolyn D. Brown, Communicative Disorders and Sciences. Lara M. Manara, Economics. Max F. Kreinen, English. Anna M. Kozlowski, Geography. Ryan Till, Geology. Shaina S. Ahmed, History. Rachel M. Borshig, Linguistics. Jessica L. Eisenhower, Mathematics. Catherine M. Van Dusen, Media Study. Ellen Aroni, Music. Isaac N. Berger, Philosophy. Jeffrey L. Fatten, Physics. Sarah I. Shafek, Political Science. Shireen Ko, Psychology. Blake Cooper, Romance Languages and Literatures. Yarden Abitan, Social Science Interdisciplinary. Bridget T. Scott, Sociology. Yun Bon Lee, Special Studies. Chase D.H. Brooks, Theater and Dance. And Inbal G. Fisher, Transnational Studies. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dean Pittman. Vice President Black will now honor a member of this year's class with the 26th Annual Vice President for University Life and Services Leadership Award. Vice President Black.
Thank you, Dr. Weber. Would Ann E. Morris please come forward? Each year, the university recognizes one graduating senior as a representative of so many of you, a student committed to leadership and leadership training, education, and development for the benefit of the university and the community. This year's award goes to Ann E. Morris, graduating today with a bachelor's degree in studio art. She has been active in her UB years, impacting communities, a Leadership House peer mentor, a leadership advocate for student engagement, a student leader for orientation, transition, and parent programs, a marketing and social media manager for campus dining and shops, an assistant with special events where she's helped staff major campus events like today's program. She's also worked as a camp counselor at the Lake Chautauqua Lutheran Center. Ms. Morris's leadership and service are a model for all of us, and today we recognize Ms. Morris with the Senior Leadership Award and $500, half of which will be donated in her name at her request to Harvest House. Congratulations, Ann.
Thank you, Vice President Black and President Tripathi. I am now pleased to introduce the President of the University at Buffalo Alumni Association, Mary Garlick Roll, MS 88, BS 84.
Thanks, Dr. Weber. Hello, graduates. It's so nice for me to be able to see all of you in this audience. Congratulations and welcome to the UB alumni family now. Today, right here, right now, is a moment you will never forget. So take it all in, try to enjoy this, accept all the well wishes you'll receive because you've definitely earned them. You may know that now as a graduate, you are automatically a member of the UB alumni family. So you become one of 250,000 alumni in 180 countries. That's just awesome. So you can network with these people. It'll be something you'll never forget. Today you will receive your alumni pin, and in addition, it comes with a gift, and that is free Alumni Association events for the entire year. So I encourage you to meet and network with other alumni. Harness everything UB has given to you, the education, the life lessons, the successes, the friends, the mentors, and the professors, and use them all to help you, empower you for your next journey. The Alumni Association is here, and really, we are here to support you, whatever your plans may be. You are exceptionally equipped. Many of the other speakers have mentioned that. And I know in my heart you can change the world. So congratulations again, and best wishes.
Thank you, Ms. Garlick-Roll. Dean Pittman will now introduce the student speaker for our 2016 commencement.
Thanks, Scott. Our student speaker, Young Han Dominic Ong, graduates summa cum laude with a Bachelor of Arts in Communication. Dominic? Thank you, sir. All yours. Stick around afterwards.
Thank you, Dean Pittman. Salam alaikum, my brothers and sisters. What's next? For each and every one of us, there's a little voice in the back of your head asking exactly the same question. What's next? Today's celebration might be fun, but it doesn't change that there's a terrifying new world that's waiting for us now. Starting with the most obvious, we are no longer undergrads. We are not unemployed. Let's not kid ourselves. The world, finishing undergrad is not a finish line. This is a time of great uncertainty for us. As hard as we have worked to get here, the road goes ever on and on. There will be challenges that await us, and they will not be easier. Instead, they'll be more intricate, more complex. Nikola Tesla once said that we may live to see man-made horrors beyond our comprehension. He's right. The world we live in is getting smaller. It's getting meaner. It's a world that will show us no mercy. But I'm here to tell you that it's going to be okay. You are going to be just fine. I ask you to think about the time you spent here at UB today. I'm sure we'll remember the good times, the fun we had, the friends we made. But more important, we have to remember the hardships that we faced. We did all that work because at some point, we decided that this was something that we wanted, something that we needed, something that was worthwhile. We will overcome because we remember what it is like to want something bad enough that we were willing to work hard for it. That right there is the blueprint to our success. No matter how bad things get, you just begin. You solve one problem. You do the math, you solve one problem, then another, and then another. You solve enough problems, then maybe, just maybe, you get to go home. You are standing here today in a cardboard hat and an overpriced dress. Not because it's not because you deserved it. It's not because you were lucky. It's not because you were due. You are standing here today, and you will remain standing here tomorrow because you went out and you earned this. As you step out into the sunshine for the first time as fresh graduates, all that I ask is that you have trust. Trust in the friends and the family who have carried you this far. For we stand before you today only by the grace of great men and the guidance of great women. Trust that when you fall, and it's when, not if, you will always find the courage and the strength to stand back up and carry on. Trust that you have grown as people, that you are ready to take your place in the world. For more than just surviving, you have a duty to make the world a better place because you are in it. The world is a mean and scary place, but it doesn't have to be that way. All that fear, all that anger, all that uncertainty, it means nothing because you survived once, and Bob, damn it, you can survive again. Congratulations, UB Class of 2016. This was step one. What's next? Very simple. we get back to work.
Hold on a minute. That was very good. The competition for the University Commencement Student Speaker was open to all graduating seniors in the College of Arts and Sciences. A committee comprised of faculty, staff, and a student representative selected today's student speaker. Mr. Ong will be receiving a 2016 class ring provided by Joustins and the University of Buffalo. Congratulations to you.